Hello, explosive tubers, and welcome back to Lufia 2, Rise of the Comedians with me, BlueAnkylo. And of course, the live chat is watching along to get a sneak peek of the Let's Play. Last episode, we visited the Alun's Kingdom, and a couple of amazing Team Rocket employees, I guess, stole a crown from the kingdom and have scampered off into the dungeon to hide away. Now, I will go before we head down there after them, I decided I'd like to first explore the castle, because we didn't really check out the rest of the castle. And maybe there's some, like, treasure or something that we could appropriate for the greater good, basically. We never really went through this room. So it looks like the castle is actually much smaller than I thought it was. It's basically like 2 or 3 rooms. All right. I mean, you know, I'm just being thorough, but there's a throne room, and that's basically it. When is the Patreon done, tubers? Oh no, that's on the to-do list. It's more fun recording video games than it is working on YouTube to make actual, like, business connections. But yeah, one of these days. Is there a good reason? There's a reason! Whether it's good or not, it's up for you to decide. Alright, so if you're just joining in, you missed the previous dungeons. This is the more Zelda-like situation here. And we can engage combat. You can also hit things with arrows and solve puzzles. Alright, well, there's quite a lot of these insects. Centopes! I'm not sure if that's offensive to anybody. Possible. PC downgrades? Well, the secret is, there's lots of new games that I might want to Let's Play one day, like, you know, Phoenix Point and I don't know, maybe like, if I ever decided to try Final Fantasy 15 or something, right? That I might actually need to upgrade some components one of these days to get there for recording. Or just a giant pile of money, actually. That would be the top level donor award. Monster Hunter World, yeah, that probably requires some graphics updates. But, really, it's the money pile. If you want to donate to my stack of coins, that would be great. I want a Scrooge McDuck mansion. Does that sound different? I think it's just like Zelda. You hit your sword at a wall, it sounds different. It means you can use a bomb to blow it up. Right? That's how it works? Oh no, the ponies are free. It's not quite Epona. It definitely looks more like the Mad Ponies from Final Fantasy 1. And actually, you know, I would give you... It's got a bit of Rapidash on it. It's kind of got blue flames rather than red. That's the Hawaiian version, right? I don't know what the name of it would be, but whatever the ice horse is, right? Is there one of those? Tell me there's one of those in the new Pokemons. Could be, instead of Rapidash, it'd be like Chilladash. Alo, I don't know. Well, get on it, what is it, Nintendo. Give me my ice horse. We need more blue horses. So, puzzles, yeah, let's do some puzzles. Of course. Game Freak, right. Nintendo publishes, Game Freak does the work. That sounds right. Alright, this horse is guarding the corridor. Until it took an arrow to the knee. We'll get all the memes in nice and early. Well, I will say, I was expecting, because we didn't buy the new weapons, I was thinking we were going to really struggle. It's not too bad, though. That whip needs an upgrade, though, for sure. And I think if we upgraded our Fumi, he would be, well, he'd be pretty powerful if we could level him up or evolve him. Alright, Mareep. It's not bad, actually. It's a pretty good amount of stats. The Fumi... Oh, right, yeah, like, so... Oh, yeah, we've got the Secret of Mana, circle bars here, too. I forgot about that. Yeah, we got Capsule Monsters, so we've got a little Fumi Mareep. Eventually, we're gonna feed him a bunch of swords, and then he's gonna level up and be something bigger. I don't even know what he turns into, honestly. Alright! 6 steps. Oh, man. If I was really on top of my references, this would work just like that Kill Bill secret style that makes you die after... I think it was 5 steps in the movie, right? Pretty cool, though. Alright, anyway, we've got the bomb. They set us up the bomb for real now. There we go. And we can be Bomberman. And it works just like Bomberman. Look at this. That's awesome. It's totally Bomberman. Flaffy? Falafi? Right, that's the one that turns eventually into the less fluffy sort of electric dragon type thing, right? My Pokemon sense is amazing. Yeah, I was tempted to start upgrading the Fluffy already, or the Floofy, whatever. It would be nice to have an upgraded one, and you just have to spend a lot of money, and you could get it to level 2 already. Alright, so there's a lot of frog... Oh. We got cornered... I sort of remember this room. Maybe we should clear out some frogs. Ampharos. Oh boy, wow, yeah, now we're getting real fancy. Now, when did Pokemon Blue actually release? Like 93 or 94? Like, this game came out 98, I think. So it could be a, well, inspiration, I suppose, yeah. The Chop Chop board. Alright. So we're gonna have to take that pot somewhere. Let's do a little bit of healing here before someone dies. 96? Well, 2 years would be enough time to be like... I just potted that horse real good. Yeah, you know, if maybe the anime came out this year or something, and suddenly capsule monsters are all the rage. Sure, I'll fight a frog while holding a pot. It's no big deal. We've got enough money to buy a new sword if we want. There we go. Puzzle solved. That'll be 200 blue bucks. Also, sure would be nice if we had a certain item that let us cross a pit and was ranged. Wouldn't that be great? How many Lufias? Well, there's only really 2 in the main series, and then there's a remake of this game called Curse of the Sinistrals for the DS, but it's different. And I think that's it? I don't know. Hey, we don't have to buy... Hey, I love it when we get equipment for free that I was gonna buy. Alright, Tia. Here you go. She's already got one. She's already got one. Yeah, so if I mix up Tia's name with Tifa, you gotta forgive me. They're both girl/girlfriends that help out, sort of assist. Might play with your heartstrings a little bit. That was pretty good damage there, Mr. Mareep. Rats! It's a bat! It escaped. I forgot about that. Oh, it's a big bat! Not big enough. Oh yeah, she's got the whip. That's, who is it? One of my old viewers for all the old Dungeons & Dragons games. They would probably appreciate her with the whipping. Golbat? Or Crobat? Is it Crobat? I guess it's kind of orange, browny orange. Whichever one is more that color. And whenever you can win a round of combat in one... Whenever you can win a battle in 2 rounds of combat, I feel like you're doing pretty well. Hey! Eels! Alright. So... Is there gonna be like a secret in one of these rooms? Cause... I'd be a little bit weirded out if this was a dead end. Oh. I pay attention to the walls. Kaboom! Crobat is after Golbat. Aw, man. Complicated evolution trees. Alright, we'll beat up the Swallow and the Ponyta. Too bad we can't capture all these. I need some fire elementals on the team. I'm gonna try to just reserve my IP for boss fights for now, because it grows so slowly. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that was very clever of you. I love it when you do damage to my regenerating pile of cloud, I guess. Oh, we're getting a lot of experience here. I feel like the level scale is pretty gentle. What do you think? Up or down? Maybe down? It's probably foam for foamy. Yeah, you know, okay. You got me. You got me. Foom. Sorry, no, it's not foam. It's foom. I get it right. The pile of foom. Just push that out of the way. Drop the bomb. Kill the bat. Now, I suppose, seeing as I did find that recovery section where you could heal up all your MP and HP and stuff, it's an argument that I should probably be using spells here to speed combat up a little bit. I just didn't want to run out of MP, and we're still pretty early game, so our MP pools are pretty small. But that did a lot of damage. I think bats might be weak to fire. Uh-oh! Puzzles! Alright, let's figure this out. When the same colored lights align, they vanish. Okay, we're playing like Bejeweled here. Does it have to be a group of 2 or 3? Well, I obviously messed it up already. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. What does it say? When all... Yeah, okay, I mean, I get it. Alright, time traveling, go. Alright, let's think about this. So what triggers... So, like, when these touched, they all disappeared. That doesn't do it. Maybe it's when 4 in a row are connected? That's probably right. So then what I need to do is think, and to use my big fat brain and do some puzzles. I want all the oranges to disappear together, basically, I think. Can't move that. Like a block of 4, like a 2x2 section, you can't move anything. We can move this out of the way temporarily. Now, I can't connect the chain is my problem here. Scratching my head. And I can push the red one over here anytime. That's no big deal. They go out with groups of 3? Is it like 3 in a row? I just need to know what the rules are. Okay, it's 3. Okay. That's what I didn't understand. I thought it was 4 touching. It's 3 in a line, basically. That's fine. I see. I thought I had to get all the reds in one go, basically, which was complicating the issue. Now, this one you'd probably go like this, right? Oh, no. Okay. I thought it would loop around. It's really in a line. It doesn't connect around corners. That's fine. Okay, so like for the blues, we need a big long line of blues. And then we push the middle one in, like... We'll have to do a 5 at once by pushing 1 into the center here later. But not till the rest are ready. So once this one's here, we can get rid of all of them. I've actually already messed it up. Because red... Okay, hold on. Groups of 3 are great, except... There's 6 of all colors? I see 5 purples, 5 reds, and 6 oranges. So... I can do 2 groups of orange. That's the main thing, right? Whatever color you want to call these things. We can group those up once that's done. But red and blue have to be done carefully. Oh, wait, so I see. Okay, let's get... Because the oranges are kind of easier to do... assuming I can... can I push that up? It's fine. It's just going to take a second to fix. Alright. This should do it. This should do it. Now we've got one color completely removed. Gives us a lot more freedom. We still need to make long lines for this to work. So I have to be careful not to accidentally make a line of 3. until I'm ready. But yeah, this should be fine now. And then bam. And bam. See, look! Somebody was asking, you know, does the, yeah, the L or either a line of 5 or a line of an L would probably work too, yeah. Someone was asking, you know, if the puzzles got harder. They definitely do. I wouldn't say that was a super challenging puzzle, but this is an example that, you know, they definitely scale as we get further into the game. I got the coat! Can't equip it. Oh, she could. Well, the problem is the frock gives her healing. That was Fella! Someone. Look, I didn't want to call you out. Alright, let's fight some, I already forgot the name. Buffaloes. Buffamoo? What game was it that had Buffamoos in it? There's definitely some game that called them Buffamoos. Maybe that was like, either one of the Harvest Moons or Stardew Valley type thing. Okay, bing, bang, boom. Rift World, alright. Rim World? The Rim! There's no Rift. Okay, the switches warp you to 4 different rooms. Well, that's fun. Oh. Hopefully that stays there. So that I can... Yeah, okay, I think I see how this is gonna work. Let's try northwest first. That is good! Okay, so we got our box. Oh. Can we, I wonder... I was hoping the bomb would count as a weight. I'm not sure what this was. Muffalos? I don't know. Could be. But this did take me to the spot I wanted to be in, so that's good. So now we can actually bypass that warp. I don't know how to get that chest yet. But this warp is no longer needed because we can just walk to the left. That's a progress. Super Chat is like, give YouTube some money, I get a little bit, and you get your name featured in the chat for a while. Or like, if the chat gets really spammy, I think the Super Chats show up first or something if you have a really big channel. It's secret. No, I get 70%. YouTube takes 30, I think. Oh, also, in case you're wondering, Tia might be a little bit like Eris. Don't give her a lot of permanent stat ups. Just saying. Don't invest too heavily into Tia. All right, so this spike maze seems simple enough. Kind of thinking there might be a switch at one of these ends or something, but maybe I should try setting up a bomb here. No, alright. I think bombs would probably destroy all the spikes, really, realistically. Pregnancy is real now? Uh-oh. Alright, let's try warp number 3. Oh, this. I remember this puzzle. Okay. There's gonna be like a switch in here, right? Maybe I just have to kill the horse. I thought I had to get the horse to stand somewhere. Well, let's just kill the horse, see what happens. Another useless temporary character. I just mean, if you're playing along and enjoying the game, maybe don't invest all your resources into Tia, because things might change in the future. I know she's your girlfriend, but like, just don't give her too much power wine. Ooh, a knife that is light. That's an upgrade. Totally. And we get a magic attack. Ooh. Oh, she could use it. I'll give it to Tia. That's cool. She can have a better knife. Actually, I need the magic resistance more than she does. I'll give it to myself for now. Oh, I remember seeing this bug. I think this might be from the emulator. When you unequip, if you're paying attention to the item selection in the top right, if you switch between equipment that has a shorter name, it keeps the text from the longer version. I'm not sure if that was in the base game or not, but definitely an emulator bug one way or the other now. Just not overwriting with spaces kind of thing. Uh-oh, it's the Moblin Factory. Okay, they're gonna work... Oh, they just... That's not what I meant to do anyway. They just kind of zigzag. Actually, that worked really well. Kobolds? They look like goblins to me. Pretty tough. Hey, then they run away. Totally goblins. Giant mech game. Oh, let's not speak of that. We got a long knife. It's even stronger than a light knife. I think that's the weapon my monster wants too, isn't it? So we should really just farm these things. If these guys will drop the 800G knife that our monster wants, we should just be fighting them forever. So all we need is like a way to recover MP nearby, and then we just spam these 3 groups of kobolds until we get all the knives we need. Now that was not super effective, but... Oh, don't kill Tia, wow. Wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, my perspective for battle tech, or mech, or whatever it's called, is I would be worried that they will draw me in too much, and I've got too many games I want to play right now already. I was always a huge fan of Front Mission, and haven't seen a good Front Mission game in a very long time. So, anything that resembles that, and is not, like, multiplayer-focused action only, is definitely pretty high on my list. I wonder if I should try... Oh, right, I don't have the right knife equipped. I think it's probably better to focus these guys down one at a time, rather than let them all get an attack in. And we didn't kill it anyway. Great. Well, if they ever focus fire Tia, they could actually kill her in one round. Please don't. Thank you. Okay, this is actually... This is why we should have gone back to town and bought some armor and stuff, probably. I know, isn't that the life, eh? I remember when I was a kid, and I never had, like, my to-do list was like 1 or 2 games. I just really wanted this one next game kind of thing. Now, as an adult, where I've got more money in that sense than a kid, and less time than a kid, and I've got hundreds of games that I'd like to get to, and I just never have the time to do it. Also, you can get a lot cheaper games nowadays than when I was a kid. Hey, it's a long knife. Let's see how much he likes it. Here we go. Ready? 3 points. Oh, but now he wants something else. Jerk. Well, I don't know about ghost clothes. I thought it would actually stay the same, but I guess he just gets a favorite item and then just switches to something else, probably randomly. Yeah, we should probably heal, hey? Ooh, she heals 55 with her spell. That's pretty good. Well, I think I'm going the right way, at least. Uh-oh, it's a blue hedgehog! Also known as Needle Lizard. Actually, he's gonna be way stronger than the little lizards. Those guys are like level 1 enemies. Not bad. I love bats. It sounds like Battle Mech Tech is like a modern kind of, but that tactical RPG kind of stuff, like old Final Fantasy Tactics, except with fancy, shiny new graphics and, of course, giant mechs and all that. Honestly, I haven't checked it out too much either, so don't trust me. Probably the modern XComs are a better idea. Yeah, that's fair. No trespassing. Uh-oh. Again, I'm just gonna save it, because if we get stuck in a boss fight, I don't actually think we'll win yet. They moved. Uh-oh, I don't think we should have jumped down here. Oh, I'm not doing the voices right. I'm supposed to be doing voices. You ready to swim? The wily water's on its merry way. All right, Bart, do it. Righto, boss. Uh-oh. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Those two are pretty fun. So now we can get, it's just sort of a loop-de-loop, that's fine. Hey, there's the crown. Maybe. So now, if I sell that crown, I can make enough money to buy coins and go gambling. Or buy some knives. The Lena voice. We don't really have a character that fits Lena just yet. I don't really see Tia as that kind of character, personally. I don't wonder that. I wouldn't worry. Yeah, Tia is definitely more assertive than Lena, let's say. Also older. I can't use the little girl voice on someone who's clearly an adult doing adult stuff. I think Jagged Alliance is one of those games that I almost wanted to get into, but it kind of has a reputation for bugs and stuff, and it makes it hard to want to put the time in. I feel like, honestly, Crypt Lord, that is the answer for Lena. that she is always at the border of massive distress every second of the entire game. That is her character, isn't it? She's the younger princess that... does she take any actual action herself, ever? I guess she runs away from home once. Her biggest plot development is asking Bartz to take her with her. Like, that's as good as it gets. Final Fantasy V wasn't great for character development, unfortunately. It was all about your job system. They didn't have time for pretty much any of the characters. Except Galuf. Alright, well, I guess maybe we're kind of done this dungeon. Oh, should I kill these guys again? I don't know. Alright, we'll fight these guys because I kind of want them to drop the really valuable swords. Because I could sell them for lots of money. In fact, it's kind of silly. The kobolds, or whatever we call them, there it is. They wield little clubby bone things. Sorry, don't they have like bones? Right? Like they've got little bone clubs, and then they drop like one of the rather expensive knives for us. Kind of weird. Let's see how this does. Not that great. Lords of Kobolds? Yeah. I feel like this is probably a translation issue. It's one of those things where Super Nintendo era, the translators just took Japanese words and sometimes made up words in English for them. I'm sure they're supposed to be kobolds, like with a K and an old. Kill the cobalt first because it's a hard rock, and we want it. No, it's just because they're gonna run away. Yeah, Celeste and Terra really sold Final Fantasy VI for character development for sure. All right, we're just trying to get out of here. That was really helpful. Isn't there I did miss a treasure chest or two in this dungeon. I'm assuming... Do the enemies walk over spikes? The answer is probably not what you think. No, it's probably no. So how would I actually do this puzzle? See, the sound effect is crunch, crunch, as if there's another set of spikes somewhere that's also changing. Right? You hear that? It sounds like there's two. Well, I tried putting a bomb on it, under the logic that that might, you know, hold the switch, but it didn't work. The answer is more bombs. What if I bomb the box? That's probably bad. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen. Alright, thankfully we're not trapped here for the rest of our life, because we've got magic time traveling. Yeah, I get... There's gotta be something else that I'm missing for this puzzle. Oops, wrong button. Put the chest on the spikes? Climb over it, pick it up again? I don't think you can drop the box on the spikes, unfortunately. That's a reasonable idea, but... Bomb the box while you're on the other side of the spikes. Oh! Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I forgot about that mechanic. So you put a bomb down, run away. Easy! Look at that. This is why we've got the chat to help me. What would I got a dragon egg. Oh, yeah. So if we get... I wonder if this is like the Dragon Ball. You get a bunch of these. Actually, I think it is literally like that. Yeah. I forgot about this completely. I mean, there might not be 7, but if you get all the Dragon Ball eggs, you get a wish. And then they split up across the entire world. And then you can do it again, gather all the Dragon Ball eggs, and you get another wish. I totally forgot. It's great. You found the first Dragon Ball, fella. Good for you. You've earned yourself 1/8 of a wish. Alright, that was good. That was a good catch. Alright, let's get out of this dungeon. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. It's been so long since I played this game. There's so many little mechanics and stuff and things like that. Like it's a really well fleshed out game. There's so much stuff to do. In fact, there is like a dungeon that has like randomly generated levels that goes down, 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 deep. Like there's all kinds of weird stuff in this place. It's a really good game. Really good game. We're still awfully early on as far as the content goes. The secret Dragon Ball spin-off, yeah. Capsule Corp for capsule monsters, and then Dragon Ball eggs. Oh man, we're gonna get some copyright content ID claims here if we keep this up. Now, I don't think any of the characters go Super Saiyan. Well, Decker might go Super Saiyan. Decker... I don't think his hair changes color, but... he might be a Super Saiyan, actually. Actually, that... We'll see. It's gonna be a while before we meet Decker, but... that might match up more than you'd think. Alright, nothing in there. We did this... The puzzle... The color block puzzle was the hardest one so far, but... You have to excuse me, because a lot of times while I'm Let's Playing, trying to comment and keep the episodes on track, I will, I'll have a harder time solving puzzles than normal. I swear, it's not like this normally. This has never happened before. But, you know, honestly, it is kind of like that, where I'm multitasking and it's difficult to put all brain cells to bear. And yeah, that is why we have chat. They fill in for the brain failures. Alright, some more levels up. Ooh, look at that strength. Oh, yeah. Who needs to buy new swords when you can just get awesome level ups? So the best part of RPGs is seeing your strength grow. Well, especially if you're playing like Dragon Quest, but even here, it's pretty good. Now, I never actually went through this door, did I? This is really helpful. Now that we're basically done escaping the dungeon, we can escape the dungeon. I'm just gonna fight my way out because we're so close. I think also Tia might get a level up if we just fight a couple more. So realistically, after this dungeon, you're probably meant to upgrade all your gear and upgrade your foamy to 2nd tier. I might not bother with that, but maybe, we'll see. Depends on how much money we have. Down with the Horsebird Alliance, yeah. We'll burn it down if we can, no problem. Critical hit. I wish the animations for criticals were a little bit better. That's one thing they kind of skimped on. I want some Fire Emblem style critical jump attacks. This was the save point dead end. We've already been there, I remember that. And then this was the way out. Almost. The right direction, though. You know, I was thinking these enemies, the centipede type things, I remember them before, too. I always thought they had too much defense for bugs. Centopeds, you know? They seem to take less damage than a lot of enemies in the game for this level. I never really... I very rarely associate bugs with physical defense, you know? That's like their biggest weakness, getting stepped on. This was originally English, not an English patch. I don't know if it was released a lot. Like, it never got... it never had the same kind of reception as Chrono Trigger or anything. So I'm sure you could have found it in stores, but not as easily as the big name games. But they should have. It was a really good game. I guess the trouble is, you know, it's a terrible trouble to have, but the Super Nintendo had so many really good RPGs. Not all of them got picked up in the West, or they had to sort of be picky and choosy. It was one of those things where, like, here's your game history for the day. At the time, Nintendo and most of the game publishers didn't think North Americans liked complicated RPGs at that time, so they didn't like releasing them. So a few got translated, a lot of them didn't get translated, and quite a few just didn't get advertised as very well. So all the people like me and maybe you guys listening here who were big fans of these types of games, we kind of got gypped, actually. Like, there were lots of really good RPGs in that era, but for whatever reason, the idea at the time was North Americans will never like this stuff, and I include like European, sort of the Westerners, basically. If you're not in Japan, you know. Okay, I already did this. This is a different direction. I don't want to go there. I got lost. This is a relatively large dungeon, you know. But yeah, that's your little bit of game history for the time. Okay, we got the crown back. This has been the best guard ever. I suppose almost time to end the episode, but we'll turn the crown in first. Without a scratch, he says. Never mind the almost dying to centipedes. Yeah! I hope I get a reward. Yeah. Everyone should be more like Blue, right? Yeah. That's why we got stuff like the Final Fantasy IV version we got was the easy mode version, and they released like Mystic Quest to try to teach Westerners how to play. Yeah, exactly, JP. And then the complicated ones like, oh, Seiken Densetsu, or however you say it, 3, and Star Ocean, and all the other really, really good JRPGs, they're just too complicated, so they never released them. I talk different. Different than what? Darn impressive. Look at them getting past the censors with that darn. Like, hire guards to deal with all the monsters underneath your castle. Okay. Thank me with treasure? Well, yeah, the PC market was always a little different. PC RPGs of the 90s were still very, very complicated. But that was a different development sort of branch. Most kids didn't own, you know, 386s or 486s back then. Kids got the Super Nintendo. The adults got the fancy hardware for DOS and early Windows and all that. I would like money. Now, I wouldn't mind... Nah, being a king's too much work. I could take the princess. Blue usually talk clear? What do you mean? How is my voice different today than other days? If you can explain what's different from now compared to other videos, then I can fix it. But you'll have to add some details. I think we'll go with the heroic answer, because that'll... Like, it's the heroic answer, but it's for selfish, greedy reasons, because probably this is how you get more rewards, right? Excellent! Yes! Video game logic. To be fair, I should have saved it and checked all the answers, but we'll just roll with it. You're welcome. Thank you for the 3,000 gold. And you know, instead of worrying about thieves, maybe just clear up the monster problem, and it won't be so bad, because they won't have anywhere to hide. Alright, well that's our first prince that we've saved. He's, doesn't even get a name, I don't think. Sorry, Bridget, I don't know how to answer that question. Anyway, that is all for that quest. So, probably what I could have shown off is if we had gone to this shrine before we did that quest, it would have been blocked off. Now we'll probably be allowed to go through it. And I expect this western path has probably also been open for a while. In fact, I betcha this western path takes us to the dragon. I betcha. Hey, thanks, Tristan. What is this place? Oh my goodness! Oh, Abel, right. This kid came from, the previous town, Sandleton? I think, the one by the lake. And then, you know, he lost him. I don't know if he's a man. He might be a small child. Sorry I'm taken, Bridget. Hey, thanks for watching, Tristan. Glad you've enjoyed. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up the live streams a little bit more often so I can meet up with a few more people like this. It's nice to get a chance to chat a little bit. Alright, so Tia's playing the kinder lady here, trying to help the kid out. I don't even really want to do this right now, I just wanted to show off what was in this cave. Might be a side quest, actually. Alright. You lost the key by throwing it at a monster. Good job, punk. I promise. Now get out of here, kid. Yeah, Tia's one to talk about running into danger. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, hold it. Careful what you say there, Mr. Maxim. You're so good with kids, Tia. Oh, I'm just prepared. Yeah. Well, just in case we get a family one day. Of course. No, no, it's time to walk away. Let's just not go into that cave right now. Yeah, she's just prepared. Like I said, she's not, I don't think Tia fits with Lena very well. I need a different voice for her. But I really probably should end the episode for the YouTubes. So we'll do our shopping and stuff next time for those of you watching it in video form. And for those of you watching it in video form, thanks for watching, of course, and hope you have enjoyed. And I'll see you next time for more Lufia. Yeah, that's all. You know how it is. It's hard to end sometimes. Weird. Rambling off, and then you just cut off to an awkward silence and end the video.